Hello everybody, I love you and welcome back to Bennie Unfiltered Live. Hope everybody has had a great day of this week, and I also would like to say Happy Father's Day again to everybody out there that are fathers. Hope you enjoyed your beautiful life with your beautiful children and family. Okay? And always remember, you're a good dad that has good things to offer your family. Because as a man and a father, we are leaders, teachers, and protectors. And that brings me to this week's topic, and that is on trust. Trusting your instinct. And I know we all have a past, and we've made mistakes along the way, but we also have grown through those challenges to be a better you. You gotta trust that. So people, places, and things are a big thing in our life, especially as entrepreneurs. Trust is an issue. I know it stopped me from a lot of potential harm or just caution. It also taught me that sometimes you really got to trust your instincts to the point of telling yourself, halt, this might not be the decision I need to make, because when you circle yourself around the circle of concerns, those are the instincts, alert radar to say, that will make the ninja in you come alive. You got to trust this. Next week we'll be trusting that we talk about the gut. And we won't go into all that until next week. But right now it is on the instinct. Never sell yourself short of anything when trusting it. Your instinct is pretty dead on. You just got to tune yourself into that and get familiar with who you are inside. Things are really hard, and sometimes we make it a little bit more difficult than needs be. But once you make that initial contact within your inner self to be sure to make the decisions that are best for you in your journey to success. And when I talked about a little bit ago about being the father and having that protective outlook on your family, and to teach and to just know that you're doing the best you can to be the better self. So you got to learn how to tune yourself with those things. It is hard because along the way, you're going to meet a lot of people. And sometimes that can be very overwhelming, to say the least, because wherever you go, there you are. But so are others who are really watching you, because you've made that impact on being the leader of your community or your business. Because you know your instinct is always right, because you got the passion and the integrity and character in the whole package to be that man or woman to success. So live your journey on living the dream, but trust is a major, major responsibility. Because when you have the opportunity to grow as an entrepreneur, those things come your way. You have a lot of networking going on through your Chamber of Commerce, through your community involvement. So you have things pulling at you a lot. I struggle through that a lot because everybody wants that time with you. The important part is always to make that time and try to balance it the best you can, because it is very overwhelming. So you got to allow yourself to be in control of your time not your time being in control of you, or you lose your moment. And you might forget what that trust is doing to you when you're spending too much time in a circle of concern, because you got that instinct that tells you, I think I'm going to have to pass on this. Thank you. Have a great day. Trust goes a long ways. So when we've talked along these series, we talked about early on about walking the walk and talking the talk to your success and to your branding. Trust that your branding is excellent, epic, good. It's yours. It's your brand. So trust it. Trust that it's going to continue to reach the stars, because you got an outline of how that looks to you. In order to do that, sometimes you need people along the way. Family and friends, that's great. If you can have a working relationship that won't ruin those, marriages, friendships, whatever that might be, then you got to ask yourself, why didn't I listen to myself with my instinct when I made a decision to have that person a part of my journey? Because you're a business person, those things are hard sometimes to make, because you get the eye of the tiger, so to say, and you become that person. Trust it. You don't have to be an egotistic, arrogant person to say no thank you, or maybe we can schedule another appointment and see where this is 6 months or a year later. Because sometimes people's trust that you have within yourself on the instinct can maybe even get better along the way, future stuff for that person to come aboard in your journey to your success. Because all you want is other people to also gain that and become their own self. It's not a selfish thing until you make the decisions of, this isn't the right thing for me to do. So instinct has a lot to do with your choices. Choose wisely when making those choices, because your instinct ain't gonna get you on the wrong path. So don't beat yourself up over any of your instincts that you use for yourself as a bad person or one that's failed. Never let that take you down. Failure isn't an option to your success and to living your dream. That's my instinct. 2021, it's on like Donkey Kong. And my instinct tells me so, because I'm circling myself around the right trust. Relationships, they're always going to be challenges. So trust that is going to be something you grow with. So trust a person or a network group that you're working with, that all they're trying to do is maybe take something that you've built and potentially harm you from growing further. Your instinct will tell you that. So do this. Clean it out and listen to your instinct. I'm telling you right now, this is a huge, huge lesson in this group of trust that I am doing right now on this topic, because it's valid and it's got purpose to it. There's always going to be pieces along your journey to becoming a better you that are going to make you better than you've ever thought you could be. Trust that. Don't ever lose focus of that. And also, I'm going to end on this. If those relationships don't work and you're trusting your instinct like you should be, don't look back and feel regret to a decision you made based on your instinct and trust to further your life. There's nothing wrong with having empathy, like my life coach told me once. And not everybody has that. Because there's been studies done on these things. So when I say remain teachable, don't ever let yourself go so far into things that you're no longer trusting your instinct to listen to those of interest in your life, because they are the ones that will build you. You've picked them along the way because you trusted your instinct to help you grow further. Not to just take, but to better yourself and be teachable so you can teach others. And so don't be scared. And don't look back and tell yourself, oh, I feel really bad for that person because I didn't go ahead and take them on to my journey. If you beat yourself up over a decision you made based on your instinct and trust, then you're stuck like Chuck, and you're not moving any further because A, you're not trusting yourself enough to have the instinct to say this choice or that choice. Your choices are yours. Be done with the one choice so you can move on to the other, and that's where I'm going to take you on the gut next week. You'll trust that just as much as you do your instinct. These are the wisdom to knowledge to your success of living the dream into the entrepreneur that you are. I love you guys. Happy Father's Day, dads. You got strong people in your life. Use them and trust them that their whole purpose in life is because they want to see you succeed too. And they trust their instinct that you're a leader. So keep on protecting your family, teaching them, and loving them because they love you. This is Benny with Bennie Unfiltered. Trust that I love you. There's a lot to talk about. This one was really good. If you're struggling with these things, you know how to contact us through our email or our website at BennieUnfiltered.com. And you know our phone numbers there too. A lot of times we get busy controlling balance in life because the time is a hard one to follow sometimes because you got this and this coming at you. But I'm pretty grateful today. I trust that I do have an instinct, and if someone walks into a room with me and they're with me long enough for me to listen and watch and learn, that there's sometimes that learning lesson that, this isn't a good decision for me to make. Because if I make this decision, is it going to better fit me or is it going to hurt me? That choice is yours to make. So follow your instinct, and we'll talk about the gut next week at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, Wednesday, on Bennie Unfiltered. Until then, I think I'll go live a couple times throughout the week and weekend. I got to start doing that more. I have to trust my instinct. I have to be more accessible to all of you because it's important, and it teaches me how to be more considerate to everything that's being offered to me to grow from so I can continue to learn and be teachable. 2021, I trust my instinct that COVID didn't kick my ass. Did it kick yours? I love you guys. Stay tuned. Follow the rest of the stuff we got going on throughout the whole week. And let's hear from you. I'm really looking forward to working with so many people and doing some speaking things in life that I got going on because I trust my instinct. I know I've got good people in my life because of this. And like I said, next week, let's talk about gut and trust. Bennie Unfiltered. I love you guys. Stay true to yourself. Be safe. Enjoy your families. I love my children. I miss you and love you. And keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of all of you. Bennie Unfiltered. We'll see you next week. And let's hear from you soon. Stay true. Living the dream, it's all yours. See you next week. Bye.